Today I got tigers. Today I got tigers.
Hey, you guys.
Today I got tigers.
Come on in.
Today I got tigers.
So I'm here a little bit early, 4 minutes early. How is everybody? Can y'all see me and hear me? Hope you guys are doing good here. Make sure I'm connected, honey, because today I got time. Let's see here. Hey! I'm glad you guys are here today. Lots to talk about. It's been a crazy few days. Hey, you guys. Good to see you guys here. Shout out to everybody who came to my pre-Halloween party. I DJ'd my first set on Zoom. We had over 200 people. Who all came? Put a teacup if you came to my Halloween party. I'm going to play this for you. I'm going to show y'all this video. I can't play no music, but I was lit. I had such a good time. I'm sure you guys had a wonderful time as well. It was so lit. Thank you guys for coming through. I hope you guys enjoyed my music choices. It was such a fun night. You know what I'm saying? Especially being that a lot of us, chose not to go out on Halloween. I ended up getting sick, so I didn't go out on Halloween. But I was so happy that at least I got a chance to party with y'all the night before my little kitty cat outfit. So yeah, we had a ball, honey. We had a ball. Shout out to my Discord family. Thank y'all for coming here. Okay, cool. We had a lot of people that I'm seeing all the little teacups. Yeah, you got to be on Discord to come to these extra meetings and little parties. We're going to be doing more. We're going to be doing another movie night. And I forgot which one of the ladies requested. We're going to be watching the Dave Chappelle comedy show. So we'll be doing that sometime this week. So yeah, we've been having fun. Like I'm loving the Discord. I'm loving the energy. So thank you guys for coming through and partying with me on Halloween. The day before Halloween. Tony Baloney sent $5. She says, having a bad day at work, but this just changed my whole mood. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you got the notification and you're here to join me. Let's see here. Iman Ahmad sent $14.99. I don't know what A is. Maybe Australian money. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Welcome all the new members joining. Ashley Renee sent $24.99. She says, finally caught alive. I'm always at work every time everything goes down. Thank you for always keeping us informed and helping to develop my discernment. You are more than welcome, sis. Thank you for coming through. I'm glad you're able to catch this live. So it's been a lot of stuff going down, man. Whew! First of all, this election has everybody on edge. I mean, like, seriously. I don't care what team you're for, because like I've told you guys in previous streams and meetings that, we were raised in an era where people didn't really talk about politics and who you voted for. People were allowed to stand behind whatever candidate. But in this modern era, it's become so divisive. The whole MAGA hat, the whole, just even wearing a MAGA hat shows your allegiance. It's almost like this cult following. Wearing a mask is now political. If you wear a mask, you're a Biden supporter. It's crazy just how divisive everything has gotten. And I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I've been showing y'all videos on Instagram. I've been showing y'all videos on the Discord. I've been telling y'all we had a really dope conversation this weekend. For y'all who are new to the Discord, I like to do blogs randomly. I'll just write like a mini blog about what's on my mind and what I'm going through. So I had wrote a blog about like just everything that went down on Halloween Day and the moon. And it was just very interesting to get the feedback from people on what they were also experiencing on Halloween Day. And people from all over the world were like dealing with wind. There was so much wind on Halloween here in the Twin Cities. It got so bad that there ended up being like a wind advisory because it was 50 miles per hour. And a lot of people in other cities and even some people overseas that were in the Discord were saying that they were seeing a lot of wind. I told y'all about my experience with the moon, how I saw that cross. So I don't know. I feel like there's just a lot of signs that were coming to me on Halloween. And I just feel like, something, I feel like it's a powder keg waiting to blow with this election. We have major companies like Macy's, Tiffany's. They're all boarding up. You know, so I feel like if these companies are boarding up, what do y'all know that we don't know? You know, like, what are y'all preparing for? That's why I've been telling everybody who will listen on Discord, please go and stock up, get food, get toiletries, do what you need to do, because we might be shutting the house for a few more days after the election if things end up going crazy. It's been a lot. You know, it's been a lot of crazy energy. Yes, it was very windy on Halloween. The moon, some people saw it on Halloween. I saw it at 3:00 in the morning on Friday. I told y'all about that. And it was like in my kitchen window, just huge and bright with a cross in front of it, you know. And a lot of people saw the moon. Some people didn't see the moon later on Saturday. For some people, it disappeared behind the clouds. Other people saw it. So it's just been a lot of just, I don't know, just really spiritual stuff going on. So I want to share with you guys some of these videos that I had posted on Instagram earlier today of just the divisiveness and the things that are going on right now in this country. And it's very nerve-wracking. So let me go ahead and share my screen really quick with you guys. Nezzy Porter, thank you for the $10. Gum Gum LOL says, popping in before my midterm, catching the payback later. Y'all don't forget to like the live. Thank you so much. Yes, hit the like on the stream, please. So let me go ahead and pull this up for you guys here. So this was a video I had posted earlier. Even it was so crazy. Even Safari commented, because he follows me on Instagram, and even he commented and was like, "This is nuts." So let me go ahead and play this for you guys here.
These are preparations for a new American battleground. People ready, they say, to fight if Donald Trump goes down.
Because there's a lot of patriots that love that man, including myself.
John won't give his last name, but he's free with his opinions. He says America could be on the point of a second civil war.
If they try to steal the election from Donald Trump, that's going to be basically the trigger point.
He's preparing a fleet of off-road vehicles.
There's some thoughts about possibly mounting a gun on this.
Did you ever see the movie Mad Max?
Oh yeah, my favorite.
But this is no entertainment. In a series of safes, John has an Aladdin's cave of military-style weapons.
You've got a lot of semi-automatics.
Among the least of the weaponry is a style rifle, standard issue for Australian troops.
The FBI says applications for federal firearms background checks are running at record levels, more than 30 million Americans so far this year, and the run on ammunition is so strong that where shops still have bullets, they're rationing them.
The NRA gun lobby jokes on Twitter that gun owners dance like Donald Trump when gun stores get new supplies. But John has been stockpiling for 20 years.
If there's ever a need that fellow patriots need ammunition, I have it.
He'll supply guns as well, he says, to patriots willing to take on
anyone that tries to destroy the Constitution and our rights. That's who.
And who do you think that might be?
You know, right now looks like the left and the liberals.
And he says they will be easy meat.
We have a big head start on somebody who's just getting into the field.
Intriguingly, John says he voted for Barack Obama in 2008, but those sympathies are long gone.
Complete with a Confederate flag?
Sure. The American flag is being washed right now. It got dirty.
John's 17-year-old son, Sam, is convinced Trump will not stand down if he loses the vote.
I think if it's rigged, he's not going to step down. And I don't think people are going to put up with it if they force him to.
Trump patriots are ready. Hugh Remington for 10 News First, Shenandoah, Virginia. In the Virginia woods, these are preparations.
All right, so you guys just watch that. That is scary. And what I find very funny is I wonder if that was like, you know, black folks who had just a bunch of stockpiles of guns with the news. Would they have been so calm to go interview them? It's like, what are you preparing for? And then you're calling people easy meat and easy targets, you know, so this is like the mentality right now in this country. they're saying that the gun licenses, the applications to get gun licenses have skyrocketed. You know, one of my, well, he's like my big homie. You know, like everybody has like that white friend with a cabin who like into conspiracies. So he called me the other day and he was like, you know, I'm letting you know now it's going down. And he was like, I went to like, you know, like those supply stores where you can buy like bullets and guns and stuff, like all the little like army surplus stores. He said literally all of the bullets are gone around the Twin Cities. Like people have been buying up bullets like crazy. So it's very unnerving. And for us who are empaths, we're literally drained. Like I cannot sleep. Like y'all know me, I'm like posting at all different times of the night, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and then sleeping until 2 in the afternoon, and then being up all night. It's just, everything is so crazy and hectic right now. And I'm not saying that just because if Joe Biden wins, somehow I feel safer. No, I feel like whoever wins, it's about to go down. If Trump loses, they're about to like go crazy, you know? And then if Joe Biden ends up losing, those supporters are going to go crazy. I just don't know. I don't know what else to think. Let me go ahead and read some of these super chats here. Kibra Moore sent $15. Thank you, sis. She says, hey, sis, glad to see your beautiful face this beautiful day. Here in Granbury, Texas, there was an orange moon. We saw a black cat in the yard next to us. Love you, sis, and keep being you. God bless. Thank you so much. I appreciate the super chat. I definitely will. Blueberry Villain says, thank you for everything you do, T. You're the only one I trust with the facts out here. You are so welcome, and thank you for coming to the stream. I appreciate it. The Ultimate Danielle says, thank you for the live. Thank you so much for coming through. Thanks for the $20 super chat as well. Ashley Renee says, finally, oh, okay, I read hers earlier. Okay, perfect. So it's been a lot of stuff that's just going on out here in the world, you know, and even when we were talking, when we did the Zoom meeting the other day, and I was talking to the young man from Australia, and he was like giving his opinions on, you know, what he sees going on here in America and how people overseas feel about it. It's like right now, the whole world is just watching with like, you know, they're holding their breath because they know whatever goes down in America tends to trickle down to everybody else's countries. So this is like, even though this is like an American election, it's kind of like a global election. It's like nobody knows what's going to happen next. And a lot of people are very, very nervous. That Tap TV says, hey, beautiful, loving the hair. Can't wait till the next Zoom party. Continue being the intuitive queen that you are. I love you. Be safe. Thank you so much. I want to, you know, do like a little short curl bob. I wanted some short hair. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. Alexis Tobias sent $4.99 says, that is fear mongering at its best. Rights are on the table. Yeah, I feel like it's a lot of things being put out there by the media as well. You know, like, why did they go interview him? Like, who is he? Where did they find him? You know, to go find him in the middle of the woods to interview him, to show the world that he has guns and it's going down. You know, there's a lot of propaganda. You know, a lot of things are being pushed. But even with that being said, people need to be safe. If you guys remember, I had posted this video on, this was it Saturday? Yes, Halloween day, because I had to go take my son to his basketball training camp that he's been in for like the past month. And so on the way picking him up from the basketball training camp, there were like huge Trump people. And I don't know if I can play the video because I have music. You know, I can't even play the video, but you guys can go watch on my Instagram because I'm playing like sicko mode in the background and I don't want them to flag this live stream. But there on the freeway, I've never seen so many cars with Trump 2020 flags. It had to have been like 500 cars. And they were all on the right-hand lane. And some of them were even pulling over on the freeway, like on the side of the freeway, waving their flags and taking videos. It was crazy. And remember last week when we talked about Cardi B, we saw all those Trump supporters and rallies in Beverly Hills. And I was shocked because I didn't realize all that was going on like that. And so to see that on the freeway in Minnesota, it's like, wow. So they've been having like all these meetings, you know, these like Trump supporters, and they're doing things on the freeway. So that way, I guess it's like a social distancing rally, and they're intimidating people with their cars. And it was reported yesterday on CNN that there was a Joe Biden bus. And it was a bunch of Trump supporters that got alongside the bus and they were trying to force the bus to pull over. And, you know, that's intimidation. So they're saying that the FBI is now investigating. So it's very scary. And I'm finding out that people in Texas are seeing the same thing. People in New York. It's happening all over the country. You know, and it's one thing to be a supporter. You know, that's fine. You know, support who you want to support. But it should never be to the detriment where you're arguing with people and you're harassing people and you're trying to, you know, run people off the road and follow them home. It's getting really scary out here. You know, it's just a bit too much. You know, be a supporter, but all this stuff that I'm seeing, it's not okay. There's another video that came out today, too, that went viral on social media. Let me go ahead and play that for you guys as well, where this woman was recording being harassed by a bunch of Trump supporters. Now, am I saying this is all Trump supporters? Absolutely not. Because I know some Trump supporters that are decent. They don't act like this. They're not harassing people. They just want to vote and, you know, do them. But then you have a segment of that base that's just batshit crazy. You know, I don't get it, you know? Give me just a second to play you. I'm not going to play this whole video. It's only like, it's 5 minutes. I'm just going to play you guys a snippet. So give me just a second here to pull it up.
They're blocking me in.
Don't worry about it. It's okay. Hey, report.
That's fine. They're blocking me in. The Patriots followed me. This is their true colors. I want everyone to know they came. This is a hate crime. They're coming up to my car right now.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
I'm not scared. If I was scared, I would have left. I need everyone to see this. That's why I'm chilling right here. For what?
Get out of the car. I want to talk to you about why you're so my car. You are with that fucking fucking spray me, you fucking dick.
You called me what?
Yeah, you are me.
I got it. Clean herself. Oh my god, what the hell? Ew. You came strapped up like that for a 20-year-old female? Oh, you a big man. For a female, bro. For a female. He walked up to us.
Come get it.
Come get it?
Come on.
Are you saying come get it for a female? Hey. What?
Is she the female? Right here.
No, so you guys can jump me, so you can jump me.
Put your phone down. What's up? Put your phone down, baby girl.
It's a toast for me.
Hey, it's your fucking face for me, bitch. Do something. Put that bitch up. Do something.
My phone.
Do something. Fucking slap your fucking phone right out of your fucking hand, bitch.
Back up.
Like, bitch. I'll snap that fucking goddamn camera for you. Fuck you, stupid bitch. You fucking scared, stupid whore. Why don't you go get a fucking education? Hey, get her license plate. She wants to get her.
Okay, you guys, the video goes on for about 5 minutes. It's on my IG page. Let me come back on the screen here. So that was very nerve-wracking, you know, and that's what I don't like with this election. Like, literally everybody I'm talking to is having the same sentiments. I don't care if you're a Trump supporter, if you're a Biden supporter, everybody's feeling very, very uneasy. So what I want is for all my peoples, you know, my tea sippers, regardless if you follow me on YouTube, Instagram, the Discord, I want you guys to be very, very careful. Okay? Because this, I feel like it's turning into purge election year. You know, people are going crazy and it's just becoming this whole pack mentality, you know, where people are being attacked and verbally assaulted and being physically assaulted even, you know, just because of who they choose to side with. And I've never seen this country this divided. Somebody emailed me today on Discord and I didn't get a chance to reply back to you, but this person emailed me at like, I don't know, 7 o'clock in the morning. I didn't wake up till this afternoon. And they said they've literally been crying. They're so scared right now. They don't know what's going to happen, you know, and we're all feeling the effects of this. Like, this is like really bothering a lot of us, you know. We don't know what's going to happen with the election. We don't know what's going to happen, you know, for the next 4 years. I don't feel comfortable with either of them, but either way, it's just like, we don't know which way it's going to go. It's very nerve wracking, you know, just to see how people are being attacked and harassed, You know, we saw it going on with Cardi B and Offset. We also see it with regular people. It's very sad. Let me go ahead and read some of these super chats here. Amari sent $4.99. She says, there is a sleepy face in the full moon. Beautiful but scary. Lots of sirens, lots of fighting all this week. Fatal crashes. I'm in Florida. Yeah, it's been a lot of craziness going on. I call it full moon madness. That's like an old school word that people used to use back in the day, is full moon madness, because the moon has things to do with moving the tides of the ocean, and the human body is like, I don't know, 97% or something like that, water. So that can have an effect on how human beings interact and things that they do to each other, you know. And then we talked about, what is that? I keep wanting to call it the renegade, but I know that's the dance, the retrograde. That's what it is. The Mercury retrograde. We had a very deep conversation about that in the last Zoom meeting. Thank you to the people who made me aware of that. So that's also going on. You guys can research more about that. I keep thinking about the damn renegade dance. Let's see here. Marvin D sent $10, says, hey, T, just started working again. I'll get off and I'll watch the playback when I get home. Thank you so much for coming through, Marvin. Appreciate you. Ian S sent $6.99. She says, love you, T. Been watching since 2016. Love from Calgary, Canada. I'm your biggest Somali fan in Canada. Oh, I pray the election goes smoothly for y'all. Thank you so much, sis. I really appreciate it. And we are going to talk about Canada in a minute, because usually I don't get a lot of violence, especially like in Quebec, but some shit went down in Canada. So we're going to talk about that in just a minute. So thank you so much for that. Black Rose sent a super sticker. Thank you so much, sis. May sent a super sticker as well. Dora Late Night Gossip says they are issuing concealed weapons licenses in the town I stay in until after the elections. I stay in a small town in South Georgia. I believe it. Thank you, sis. Blueberry Villain says, thank you for everything you do, T. You're the only one I trust. Okay, I read that earlier. Thank you, Blueberry. I'm trying to go back and see the ones I've missed. Yes, we were being distracted. Remember what happened to Fred Hampton when he tried to get everyone to work together for one cause? There's bigger issues than left and right. I definitely agree with that. It's a lot going on right now. On top of this whole election, we still have everything going on with C-19, the school system. You know, my son's school, they're talking about shutting down again. Because the C cases are rising. So he'll probably be out of school again starting next week. So it's been a lot. It's been a lot going on this year. D Star White says, hey, Queen, I just got home from the store. Told my husband to come straight home from work this week because it's going down. Cops all over. Be safe. Yes. We're seeing a lot of police activity. Yesterday, I posted in the Discord, military vehicles in Beverly Hills. I don't know if you guys saw that video. Military vehicles are riding up and down Wilshire in Beverly Hills. So to me, I'm getting PTSD of everything that went down this summer during the whole George Floyd situation. You know, I've had only seen military vehicles like on YouTube or on movies, to literally come off of my freeway and there's a military vehicle sitting right at the exit by my house. That was just like, I was like, damn, I feel like I'm in Iraq or something. It was just so nerve wracking, you know, to be over South and you're seeing like military with like high grade, you know, weaponry hanging out the military stuff. I don't even know what everything's called. I'm like, the military stuff. I don't know the names, you guys. I'm not in the military, but y'all know what I'm talking about, like the tanks and all that stuff. You know, so to see that just like in an American street, it's very intimidating and it's very nerve wracking. So the point that the military is coming back out, what is going on? Like, what are they expecting to happen? Like, we've never seen military tanks be taken out for an election, but they're rolling up and down all through Beverly Hills. I was sent the videos. So yes, definitely be very, very careful out there, you guys. I know military, I'm like military stuff. I don't know the names of like everything. So I'm sorry, no offense. Thank you to all my military people. Thank you guys for y'all service, but I do not know the names of everything, honey. Sorry. Let's see here. Ashley. Okay, I read that. Oh, no. Ashley Renee says, you're not lying. The whole month of October, I struggled sleeping through the night. Thank you so much for the super chat, sis. Black Tinkerbell says, I got my hot pink honey t-shirt and I cannot wait to wear it. That's awesome. Thank you so much. And we're still working on the Blockiana shirts. They are coming soon. So I'm really excited to show you guys that as well. Oh, okay. Raheem is in the house. Let me see here. Your chat just disappeared. Let me see if I can pull it back up. Okay. Raheem sent $9.99. He says, hey, T, this is Raheem from the IG group. You look beautiful. I love the natural hair. Keep spreading your love and light. Thank you so much, Raheem. I appreciate you coming through. Jenny Wan says, T, my teenage daughter and I love you. We always take your advice. You're never wrong. Much love from OKC. Thank you so much, sis. Thank you and your daughter for supporting. So I want to get on here and also speak on what went down this weekend. Okay. So I ended up staying home. I explained all of this, you know, on Discord. I got sick and I just didn't need to go out. It was just too much weirdness going on with Halloween, the winds. It was so windy here. Like literally the next day, my deck was just a mess. It's like my grills were knocked down. You know, it was just a mess. There's boxes in my yard, sticks in my yard. Some of you guys were posting pictures. You guys had trees in y'all's yards, like people in the South, people in Chicago, Wisconsin. Everybody was experiencing this really weird wind. Put a teacup, because I want to see if you guys know what we're talking about. Did you guys experience a lot of crazy wind activity on Halloween in your state or in your country? Put a teacup if you guys experienced crazy wind, because we had it up here. I've never seen wind like this on Halloween, ever. Look at all the teacups. Wow. Yeah, it was a lot of stuff that was just going down. It just felt eerie. Most people I knew did not go out. Like, they're like, it was just something about this year. Okay, Baltimore, New York. Somebody said it's still going on where they're at. Yeah, it was the craziest thing, right? So even, somebody said in Amsterdam, you guys were getting a lot of wind. Wow. In the UK too. Dallas, Texas, Norway. Wow. Yeah. Connecticut. That's why I was so glad I decided to ask you guys, because I'm like, is it just me here in the Twin Cities that's dealing with like 50-mile-per-hour wind on Halloween? And when I posted it, it was so many people like, oh my God, you had wind too? It was windy here, you know, and this is October in the Midwest. We're not by the ocean. Like, we don't get wind like that, you know? It's not tornado season. It was crazy. So look at all the people, even Sweden, they're saying they had wind. So on Halloween, the day before Halloween, I had posted this story about Chrissy Tiegen. So we're going to talk about Chrissy Tiegen with her weird ass. Okay. So I posted this story about how Chrissy Tiegen had her nurse dressed like an old school, like a medieval plague nurse, right? Because back in the medieval times, they were dealing with different plagues. So Chrissy Tiegen made her nurse dress like this. And she posted this on social media. So let me go ahead and show this to you guys really quick here. It's insane. Let me remove this. Okay, y'all look at this picture. So weird ass Chrissy Tiegen says, made my nurse dress like a medieval plague doctor. Okay. Let me show y'all this other picture that I just find just extremely creepy. Where is it at? It's on my desktop. Oh, this one. Okay, let me show y'all this other picture here. Okay, here it is. Hold on. This is like a close-up of it. Oh, that's not the right one. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay. This picture here just creeped me out. Do y'all see that shit? I'm like, what is wrong with Chrissy? I wouldn't want nobody touching me, breathing on me with them damn binocular glass, you know, look like little binoculars for the eyes and that beak. Like, I understood they had to wear that back in the day, but bitch, it's 2020. Why do you have your damn nurse dressing like a plague doctor And we're dealing with, you know, the C19. She's just weird. And so when I seen that picture, I was saying on Instagram, this woman is weird. And I ain't forgot about them damn pedo tweets either, okay? With her Pizzagate head ass. I haven't forgot about them tweets. So I thought that was very, very strange. But now, this is why I always say to you guys, I do not believe in coincidences at all. Look at this mess. Let me pull up my other screen here. Okay. So this was the story that I did 2 days ago about Chrissy Tiegen being a plague, you know, having her doctor dressed like that. And I just thought it was weird. And then on top of it, she decided to be a ballerina. And she was trying to embody the whole Swan Lake, which I'm just like, this chick is weird as hell. And I was even writing this, right? So then look what happens on Halloween in Canada. A man in medieval clothing kills 2 and injures 5 in Halloween stabbings. 2 people have been killed in Quebec City after a stabbing spree by a man dressed in a medieval clothing and armed with a bladed weapon on Halloween. I don't believe in coincidences, you guys. This woman posted about her doctor dressing like a medieval plague nurse, and then all of a sudden, a random person in Canada was dressed in a medieval outfit, and they killed 2 people. That is just weird. And I saw the video. I didn't post the video because I want to verify if it's a legit video, but I saw videos of the stabbing of somebody walking around the city in like this old outfit with chains on. It was just very creepy. And then they walk up to a woman and you just hear this woman screaming. Somebody's saying that Christy's from Canada. Is she? I don't know. Is she from Canada? I'm not sure where she's from. John found her somewhere, honey. But the woman was screaming. You could hear her getting stabbed and scream. But like I said, I didn't want to post it until I knew it was a legitimate video from that night. But it was on Twitter, but I don't know if that was the specific video. But it was very creepy. Somebody said she's not from Canada. She's from Utah. She's not American. Well, I know she's half Asian. She's like half Filipino or Vietnamese. One of the two. Let's see here. Uh-oh. Diana Diego sent 1999. She says, breaking news, T. Terrorist attack in Vienna, Austria. Oh, wow. Oh, it's on my TV. 1 person dead, several injured. Terror attack. 2020 just won't stop. They had the police like marching in. This is scary. This is scary. It's on. If she wrote that, I just looked because I forgot my TV was on, and it says it on my TV. Breaking news. Wow. But okay. So back to Christy. I just found that weird that was the costume that her nurse was wearing. And then literally less than 24 hours, there's the stabbing going on in Canada with somebody with a medieval costume. It's just 2020, man, is just crazy. Shiandra sent 5. She says maybe it would have been a bit funnier if she dressed up a bit, but having someone else serve you looking like that, nah, fam. Yeah, it was just weird. And my thing is, why is the nurse, like, why does she still need medical treatment? I'm confused by that. Like, I understand she had a miscarriage, like, what is the nurse doing? Like, what are they giving her IVs? You know, what is it? An IV drip of adrenochrome? Like, what is she doing? You know, I'm confused. Why do you have a home nurse? Just weird. Camilla sent $4.99. She says, Camilla. Okay, yep, I said it right. Thank you. She says, hey, T, been as tea sipper since I was 12. I'm 19 now. I love and appreciate you dearly. Thank you so much, sis. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming through. But yeah, it's just weird. And then the fact, like, oh, somebody says it was a vitamin drip. But even those vitamin drips, I find weird. Like, why do we have to, like, why are people having to inject themselves with IVs to get vitamins? A bottle of vitamins will suffice. I've noticed a lot of celebrities are trying to push that. I remember Nene Leakes was in her hotel room a few weeks ago getting a vitamin drip. and people were thinking that she was getting a blood transfusion at first and it ended up being a vitamin drip. Like, why is that becoming normalized? Like, IVs are serious, you know what I'm saying? Because I had to get IVs every now and then for like blood transfusions and stuff. Like, I don't understand why you'd want to get poked and get a whole IV if you don't need to, when you can just swallow a vitamin pill. You know, just a bunch of extra bullshit that these celebrities do for attention. It's just weird. You caught that shade about the chrome, Matt? Okay, we're here. Matt was like, I caught that shade. So like I said, my thing is, you shouldn't need a vitamin drip. Literally, you can just pop a vitamin pill. There's liquid vitamin. Hell, half the damn social media is selling NutriBurst. That has vitamins in there. So why do people need to get an IV? It just doesn't make any sense. She's a weirdo. And then on top of that, it's like, I don't even want to go there about the whole baby situation. But, you know, I don't know. Like, I just feel like my mind would not be on posting and getting dressed up. I don't know. I would just still be sad. But, you know, everybody's different. And everybody mourns differently, honey. Who knows? Ashley Gillett says, T, have you seen the Songbird trailer about COVID-23 and 2024? I sent you a DM. I don't like that type of predictive programming. Everybody has been hitting me up about this Songbird thing. I have not seen the trailer. You're like the 10th person. I don't even know where to find the trailer. Is this on Netflix? Because I have not seen the trailer. Is it the same? Is it like a part 2, that one movie that we all watched where they didn't have to pay for no advertising because it was all over social media and everybody had to have their eyes closed? They were driving with their eyes closed and shit, trying not to like look at the light. What was that movie called? I forgot. Was that like, is this Songbird 2? It had Bird in it. I can't think of what that movie was called. It was on Netflix. Maybe I was watching it. Everybody had to have their eyes closed. So look up okay, Bird Box. Oh. Thank you. I knew it was someone with a bird. Okay, it was Bird Box. So Bird Box was on Netflix. So Songbird is something different. Okay, so I thought Songbird was like Bird Box too. Okay, so 2 different movies. All right, perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch it. Okay. I remember, because that movie was crazy. And I was so disappointed at the end. I was like, wow, okay. Okay. Isn't it funny that both movies had Bird in the twinning energy? I don't know. I really didn't like Bird Box like that. You know, it was interesting at first, you know, boy and girl, you know, but then near the end, I was like, that's it. Y'all don't go sit down. Okay, so I'm gonna have to watch that trailer. I wonder if I can play it here, but then it might be copywritten. So I'm gonna look for it. I'm gonna look for it later, because everybody keeps telling me to watch the trailer, and I'm like, well, where's this trailer? Nobody sent me the link for the trailer. They just keep saying, did you see the trailer? So I thought it was a Netflix movie. So thank you, sis. Malaysia. Hopefully I pronounced it right. She's saying $50. Thank you so much for the super chat, sis. She says, I don't know how to put it, but I feel like this whole demon time thing came from celebs, was more like an evil spell. What do you think? Also, I live in Alabama, and around midnight Halloween, did anyone see the shooting stars or the meteorites that blew up in the sky? Wow. No, I didn't see any shooting stars on Halloween. Even in my area, I couldn't even find the moon. I went out earlier in the day, like not earlier in the day, but like, you know, late evening, like around 8, 9-ish. Couldn't find the moon. My homeboy DJ'd a set, and I asked him when he was driving home, I said, do you see the moon at all? He couldn't see the moon at all. So I don't know if it was just us, but I think the moon was hiding behind the clouds. It was so windy that day, but I didn't see any shooting stars, anything like that. But yeah, you know, like I always tell you guys, the power of the tongue is a real thing. You know, it's very real. Think about it. Tory Lanez started that whole demon time thing. Now, people were saying, you know, talking about demons and stuff like that before Tory, but he popularized it with quarantine radio, right? Then you had Beyonce, who was a huge superstar. And remember, a lot of y'all thought I was crazy. Folks were dragging me. Y'all notice? Let me ask my Instagram people. Y'all notice I don't get drug as much as I used to. This summer I used to get drug every other day. I'd be in my Instagram comment section fighting trolls. Like, shut up, you're crazy. I don't get cussed out as much as I did this summer. But y'all remember when I posted it this summer, When Beyonce did that whole Demon Time song with Meg Thee Stallion, then remember, people in Texas started posting different videos and it sounded like wailing and screaming. Remember that? And I was saying they're invoking demons. Beyonce's from Texas. They keep invoking this demon time energy. Remember, it was a bunch of wailing. And everybody was like, the people who didn't believe it, they're like, oh, you're crazy. That's just, what was they saying? It's like something like the government is just playing sounds. They were saying it was something with the sounds or something that they were saying. But I didn't think it was the government doing like, you know, playing with a sound machine. I felt like it was spiritual, you know? And then soon after that, look what happened to Tory. Look what happened to Meg. You know, now Tory want to keep talking about God and, you know, keep God first. Tory daddy's on, you know, Instagram talking about God and, you know, quoting Bible verses and, you know, scriptures. And that's fine. But y'all should have did that before. Okay? Like I said in my last stream, you can't invoke demon time energy and then get in your feelings when them demons, you know, take you up on your offer. So, sis, I don't disagree with you at all. I think a lot of the things that were being chanted this year invoked a lot of stuff. You know, I'm just keeping, y'all call me crazy how you want to. I don't give a damn. I'm used to being called crazy. But y'all are seeing a lot of the stuff I've been saying has been coming to pass. And I know Tory's daddy's a preacher. Like, I know that. What I'm saying is the fact that his daddy's a preacher, you would think that he wouldn't have been trying to invoke no demon time, right? Let's talk about it. So that's what I'm saying. Even this year when I was telling people, stop saying that you can't breathe. Oh, you're tripping. It's just a slogan. We've been saying that since Eric Gardner. But the whole world is invoking that they can't breathe. And what happened? By the time July rolled around, remember, it was fires. Fires all over the world. And people in Cali, so many forest fires, wildfires. Yeah, you're damn right you can't breathe. I've been invoking this shit all damn summer. So that's what I'm saying. Energy is very real. The things that you speak and put out there can manifest. And when you have the whole world saying stuff like this, it's spell casting. But when I said it, y'all drugged me. When I told you I didn't like the fact that them celebrities were on my news station here in the Twin Cities, Nick Cannon and just all of them wearing them I can't breathe shirts. Like, that's not a good affirmation. We should be saying that we can breathe. You know what I'm saying? Just like you wouldn't tell a child to say that I'm ugly. You're going to tell a child that you're beautiful. You're cute. You want to think positive affirmations. I can't breathe. And we're dealing with C-19. We're dealing with fires. So I believe that, you know, we invoked a lot of stuff. Not me, but, you know, shit. I'm not taking no ownership of that shit. Okay? The ones who were conscious and aware, we didn't. But, you know, the masses, there's way more of the people who just want to fit in than the people who see through the BS. I believe they invoked a lot of this mess. So, sis, you're definitely on point with what you're saying. You're definitely on point with what you're saying. Look, I said, not me, shit. Don't put me in that. And not the tea sippers either, because we saw through the bullshit for what it was, okay? Yes, honey, we can breathe over here around these parts. My son tried to buy a damn I can't breathe shirt. I said, if you don't go take that shit, I was trying to support. Nah, we're not supporting that. Okay? Not in this house. B Bizzle says BLM headed by witches. Say his name, say her name is an invocation. Yes, that BLM video was very, very interesting. A lot of that is African spirituality, but they're also mixing it with other stuff. And what people don't realize is I see a lot of people they're getting involved in African spirituality, right? They're trying to learn more about the deities, the gods, and things like that. But they don't understand that a lot of this stuff has power, okay? And you can invoke certain deities and attach them to you. And if you don't know what you're doing, it can just, you know, it can wreak chaos in your life. So I see a lot of people, even on YouTube, you have folks talking about they're reading tarot cards, you know, they're doing spiritual readings. Be careful letting anybody spiritually read you and give you your future and all that stuff. I'm not saying that some of them are fake. I'm not saying that all of them are fake. There's some who do know what they're talking about. But I'll never forget, I watched this so-called tarot reader a few years ago. She was saying some stuff about me. She was saying some real shit. And then somebody popped into her chat room and her whole energy changed. I'm like, you're fake as fuck, bitch. How your whole energy changed? How all of a sudden now I'm the bad guy as soon as somebody else pops up in your chat? Like, what the bitch? You're supposed to keep the same energy. You know what I mean? And I'm just sitting, me and my homeboy, we're watching this cracking up. Like, these people are crazy. You know what I'm saying? So y'all be careful following some of these folks who really think that they're reading and they know the future and all that stuff. You know, you can assume certain things, but nobody knows the future, including myself. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows. If that's the case, shit, I'd be winning the lotto. I wouldn't be sitting here live streaming shit. I'd be sipping pina colada somewhere in a damn beautiful island, stress-free. You know, so just be very careful. I'm not saying that everyone who's doing tarot card readings or who's spiritual online are fake or charlatans. There are some people that are real. There's a few girls that I've talked to and their shit was on point. Very spiritual, very woke. They dig into stuff very deep. So there's some people out there who are real, but you got to like really, you know, decipher through the BS. Because you don't want somebody doing a reading for you and they done conjured up some shit and now you got a bunch of demons following you. So you want to be very, very mindful of what you put your energy towards, you know? So the whole Black Lives Matter thing, all they were doing were invoking a bunch of spirits. All that shit they were doing on the line, they're trying to mix it under the guise of African spirituality. But a lot of that stuff they was doing was not real African spirituality. So I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling it at all. Somebody said demons are tricksters. Amen. They are. Let's see here. Maria Vasquez sends $24.99. Thank you so much. She says, yep, I find all that stuff interesting, but I don't mess with it. I'm not trying to open no doors that I cannot close. Anyways, love you, T. Stay. Stay. God bless you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the super chat as well. Yeah, it's a lot, you know, and that's the thing that people have to realize, like I've been saying all year, okay? We are fighting a lot of things spiritually. There's a lot of things going on that we cannot see. It's just been a very unnerving year. Very, very unnerving. Let's see here. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff, you know, and we have to be careful with the people that we support, that we look up to, you know, and things like that. I did a really good breakdown. So I had wrote a blog. Who remembers my blog I wrote in the Water Spirit chat room? I wrote a blog about 2 weeks ago. Very deep. It was on my mind. It was on my heart. And I just wanted to break it down. Basically, I wrote out the connection between the World Wide Web and the ocean. Oh, it was deep. We still need to have a meeting about that. A lot of y'all been asking when we're going to do a meeting about the World Wide Web's connection to the water. And I'm going to do a meeting on that. We just been so busy with a bunch of other stuff. But a lot of this stuff is spiritual. Even the internet. You know, it's so easy to feel like, oh, it's the internet. It's not really real. It's even the internet. This was not by happenstance, you guys. Okay? And the connection to the internet and the water and the financial system, I broke everything down in that blog. It goes very, very deep. But yeah, we'll be having a meeting about that. How long have I been out here? I'm just talking. Oh, there's 10,000 people in here. Hey, you guys. Hope everybody's doing good today. I feel better, so I'm just talking. I don't know. This stream might go a little bit long. It's okay. I ain't got nothing else to do. Maybe y'all do. I don't. Okay, I've been on for 48 minutes. I'm gonna keep going. But we're gonna definitely have a meeting about that when I get some time. I also want to ask you guys if you guys are interested in watching the election announcements tomorrow live on Zoom. So we'll send out a poll about that. Me and Rejoice were talking about that earlier today. So we'll send out a poll and see who's interested, and we can do a Zoom live stream of the announcements. We'll be watching either CNN or MSNBC, and we can kind of all watch it together because so many people are just very upset, very stressed. So I think it might be better if we're all together watching this live than being by ourselves. Like, what the hell? Because I don't know who's going to win. But I think it'll be fun if we just kind of all watch it together. It'll be less anxiety. That's how I feel. So we'll send out a poll and y'all can decide. So let me go ahead. What was the next topic here? Floyd Mayweather and his daughter. Okay. I told you guys this a few weeks ago that Floyd Mayweather's daughter, Yaya, was pregnant. And I didn't think it was cute because this is literally his, 8th or 9th, possibly 10th baby's mother. And also, let's not forget that Yaya stabbed another girl, a pregnant woman. The girl was pregnant by NBA Youngboy, and she ended up stabbing this woman. Let me go ahead and pull this up here. She stabbed her in the arm, fighting over NBA Youngboy. Go ahead and pull this up. So this is the young woman that she stabbed. What is her name? He got some baby mamas and I can't even keep up. Okay, this baby mama is LaPatra. What is her? LaPatra Lashai Jacobs. Okay. Well, this is LaPatra, and she's gonna show y'all her wound, I guess. Long story short, she's showing folks that she was stabbed in the arm. But it's not funny, but yeah, I'm not gonna watch that whole video. So she's basically looking at a prison sentence and all this mess, right? So instead of Yaya going somewhere and reflecting on her bad decision to basically stab another woman behind NBA Youngboy, and especially being that NBA Youngboy disrespected her father, she doesn't decide to go and reflect and, calm down and, stop getting involved in fuckery. She decides to get knocked up. Okay? So now she's knocked up. Yeah, her name is LaPatra, honey. It was hard for me to pronounce it. It was so many damn P's, T's, and R's in her name. But she's pregnant right now by NBA Youngboy. So Floyd Mayweather has been quiet, but he finally decided to speak about it with Hollywood Unlocked. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the video of what Floyd Mayweather had to say about his daughter getting knocked up by NBA Youngboy. Let me go ahead and play this for you guys really quick here.
I consider you family. Your daughter Yaya dating NBA Youngboy, yes, and she's now pregnant, and yes, people have been talking about it, and I've not even posted on Hollywood Unlocked because I feel like I'd rather have the conversation with you. How did you feel about that?
I just want the best for my daughter. Always want the best. If that makes her happy, then we're happy. Me and her mother is happy. But what I try not to do is get in her personal business, because once she's no longer under my roof, then you know what? It's between her and her better half.
But when she was with NBA Youngboy and he had said her bitch ass daddy, that really bothered me. And that frustrated a lot of people.
My thing is this, it has to do with your upbringing. Mm-hmm.
His upbringing, not hers.
Anybody. Mm-hmm. It starts in the home first. So what I've always taught my daughter is this. Always be respectful when you go into anyone's home. And whatever goes on in your home, don't talk about it to the world. And far as, because I look at NBA Youngboy as a child, I can't get upset with a kid like that. With this new generation, kids, kids talk about, pills, and kids talk about syrup. So, it could have been one of those days for him. But at the end of the day, I only want the best for them.
Mm-hmm. And I want to go to something else. You talked
about. Did y'all peep the shade? Because these kids, they be on pills and syrup and lean and all types of drugs. It could have been one of those days for them. Basically, Floyd Mayweather is saying that NBA Youngboy is a fucking pill head and a scissor drinker. He's probably high as hell when he said what he damn said about Floyd. So I caught that shade. You know, I think Floyd's response was very mature. Because he could have got out there and cussed out NBA young boy, you know, threatened to beat him up and all that stuff. So I think his response was very mature, but I'm sorry, I would still be disappointed as hell. Okay. Yaya has been spoiled her whole life, has never went without, has had the best of the best. So for her to end up, you know, it's one thing if she's pregnant, but of all the people you could be pregnant by, okay, why get pregnant by somebody who has that many children at the age of what? He's like, what, 22? And has like 8 kids? It just doesn't make any sense. To me, you like, people who try and get pregnant by rappers are usually girls who come from, you know, places of not having any means. You know, they're you know, they come from like poorer or working class families. So this is a come up for them. You know what I'm saying? If I can get pregnant by NBA YoungBoy, this is a come up. You were raised a millionaire's daughter. Your father didn't take all them beatings to the head in that slow ass vocabulary for you to get knocked up by NBA YoungBoy. Okay? He don't put too much work on these streets for that to be your baby's father. So damn it, he ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. I'm disappointed for him. I don't give a fuck. I'm disappointed for Floyd. Okay? She had the best of the best. Just like Angela Simmons. You not keep the same damn energy. Not just riding hard on Yaya. Did the same with Angela Simmons. Girl claimed she was a virgin all these damn years. I'm a virgin. I'm a virgin. I'm like, who gives a shit? I'm 28. I'm still a virgin. And then coincidentally, her first time having sex. Okay. It ends up being by a dude who has all types of felonies, out here doing check scams, a straight up criminal. And it's like, but you're the pastor's daughter. Like, how did y'all even meet? How did y'all end up in the same inner circle? It's like y'all be having the access to the upper echelon of men in the industry who are doing something. You're supposed to be a pastor's daughter. So instead of you getting knocked up by little Romeo, you get knocked up by this dude, this scammer guy. Rest in peace to him. He did pass, but I'm just saying. Okay? And that's the same way I feel about Yaya. You are Floyd Mayweather's daughter. You have access to be able to meet some of the top men in the industry who are about something. You're young, so they don't have a whole bunch of kids. Why line yourself up to be the fifth baby mother? Like, we understand why her mother and all the damn baby mothers that Floyd Mayweather, he has, we understand why they did it. But you're the child of that. So you're not growing up in the same circumstance as your mother did when she ran and got knocked up by Floyd. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know. Let me go ahead. Let me read these comments, honey. Y'all going in. He got some nerve talking about upbringing, and she's out here stabbing people. Oh! Look, right. He made sure not to mention that shit. Right. She out here stabbing folks like Jason, honey. Not Jason Lee, but you know Jason. Yeah, that Jason. Latoya Robertson 5 says the parents didn't raise her. The money did. No real structure or morals. Threw hands up once she got old enough. That's a really good point. That's a really good point. There is a big difference between being a parent and being there, you know, emotionally, having a stable life for your children and actually being an involved parent than just cutting a check or just paying child support or just coming in and out when you feel like it. So that's a really, really good point, sis. Thank you so much for the super chat. Justina and Jaylon, they sent $24.99. She says, T, I just watched the Songbird trailer. It gave me chills. What does the Purge production team know that we don't? How was it filmed before the virus came out? Does this mean the virus will be around through 2023? I gotta watch this trailer, you guys. Y'all keep telling me, thank you so much for the super chat. I definitely have to see this trailer. I would love to play it now, but I just don't want them to take the stream down because it's probably copywritten. But I would love to watch the trailer. I'm definitely going to watch it after this stream. Let's see here. Janae M sent $10, says, remember Beyonce's song 7-Eleven? All the words were repeated twice. She said, carry on, very subliminal. It made no sense. I think it was a spell for C19. Thank you so much for the super chat. I don't remember that song, to be honest with you. I'm going to have to go back into my Beyonce archives and listen to it. So thank you so much. Let's see here. Kayla Brown says, hit the like button, y'all. Please hit the like button. Appreciate you, Kayla. Sequoia, I like that name. That's pretty. Says, just got my tin hat is tingling hoodie just in time for November. That's what's up. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Alexa says, I want to be in the chat. You have to sign up for the YouTube membership or sign up on Patreon, and then you'll have access to the Discord, and that's how you get into the chat. Yardley Mo says, them lips are juicy. Lord, T's lips matter. Thank you. Y'all are a mess. Thank you so much. Got me blushing and shit. Let's see here. Ashley Miller Hayes says, you started talking about those sounds in Texas. There is a natural phenomenon called the hum that only certain people can hear. Any thoughts? Yeah, I've heard about that, but it wasn't a hum. This was like wailing and screaming. It was very eerie. And you can go and Google or look on YouTube. There's all different types of videos like that on YouTube. But it was shortly after that Demon Time song went viral with Meg and Beyonce that a lot of people in Texas started hearing that and they were posting it. But yeah, it wasn't a hum. It was like a wail, like a crying. It was very, very creepy. But thank you for the super chat. Let's see here. Jordan Williams says, I saw the moon and it honestly looked scary to me. It was just very prevalent in the sky and I couldn't look away. Yeah, it's been a lot of that moon energy going on, you know, and it's supposed to be something else going on this month. Devin had sent it to me. Devin, if you're here, if you could write it in the chat. I forgot what you said. Is it an eclipse or something? I think it's like an eclipse or something like that that's going on this month. A Hunt says, T, have you noticed the hashtag on IG are suspended because of the election? I can believe it. It's been a lot of censorship. It's been a lot of censorship going on. I know a lot of people were upset about the whole Hunter Biden laptop situation, but it came out and they said that that was fake news, that was not real. That was the other team trying to put him out there like that. So I don't know, but a lot of people have been complaining about censorship going on Twitter, on IG, and on other platforms as well. So thank you so much for the super chat. Mora says, hey, beautiful, it's Rob. Me and my BF love watching you, Auntie. I'm your Kenyan sister. Much love and positivity. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming through. I really appreciate it. Let's see here. Amari is saying, remember the song Power by Kanye West. Who remembers that song? Is there anything specific in the song that we need to remember? Let's see here. Anthony Holloway says, you are my heart, T. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much, Anthony. Thank you, guys. A lunar eclipse. Okay. Thank you, Devanchi TV. I think, Delivance. I'm sorry, Delivance TV. Some of these names, honey. Okay. I think it's Devalance TV. I'm sorry if I butchered it. But yeah, I think it might have been like a lunar eclipse. It was something else that's going to happen with the moon this month. And as we knew in the month of October, that was the first time in years. There was 2 full moons in 1 month. One full moon was on October 1st, and the second full moon was on the 31st. And they called it a blue moon because it was 2 moons in 1 month. So certain people said that there was a blue tint to the moon. Other people said when they looked at the moon, it was like red. So I don't know, because like I said, on the 31st, I didn't see the moon. On that Saturday, on, officially, like later on Halloween, but I saw it at 3 o'clock in the morning, which I guess would have been, Halloween, but it was bright yellow. I didn't see it be red or blue. So I guess it depends on where you live. Yeah, that Khaleesi Wilson, that's where that saying comes from. I was telling my homeboy that the other day. The saying, once in a blue moon, that's where it comes from. because a blue moon is so rare. So for a blue moon to happen in 2020, it just lets you know that this whole 2020 has just been crazy. It really has been. I have a strange picture of it. I had a nightmare around 4 o'clock in the morning. It's the blue moon, not a lunar eclipse. No, the blue moon was in October. I'm talking about in November. There's supposed to be something else happening in November with the moon. So when I'm hearing, it's some type of eclipse. Was it 3 full moons? D is saying that there was 3 full moons. I only heard about 2. I didn't know there was 3. Yeah, I didn't hear about that. Okay, lunar eclipse on the 29th. Thank you, Pete Digital. That's what it is. Yep. Lunar eclipse on the 29th. I knew it was coming up sometime this month. So it's been a lot of just craziness going on. I've been on here for an hour already. Any last minute things y'all want to hit on before I go? Let me know. In the meantime, oh, you know what? I want to say something about this August Alsina, honey. So they've been clowning August Alsina, if y'all don't know, because they're saying that he did all that stuff. He put, Will and Jada Pinkett on blast, only for him to be irrelevant again. So August Alsina decided to speak out about the person who was talking about him. Honey, it was such a long... Honey, I was over it. I was like, what the heck? He was talking about he bought his nieces a house, and usually he doesn't, respond back to negativity and all this stuff. But let's keep it real. He put all that out there to sell records. And he did. He sold some records. But have we heard about August Alsina since? Not really. Not really at all. Mr. I'ma leave Will. I'ma leave Will. I'ma leave Will. He fell for the okie doke boy. Listen here. Angel 3287 sent 30 says, finally got alive. It's been a minute. Here in NYC, it's getting crazy for about 2 weeks. Violence in NY, stores in the city, Manhattan, downtown Brooklyn. NY is boarded up, but a lot of moon energy. Be safe out there. I agree 100%. I've been hearing it's been getting really crazy in NYC and in other cities as well. So definitely, even in Philly, the rioting. And the guy who got killed by the police, I forget his name, if y'all can write it. His father and his mother came out to denounce the looting and the rioting in Philly. So Philly's been really crazy too. Were people locked down on Halloween? Were y'all allowed to go out on Halloween in Philly? Or was it really bad? Because I saw some video yesterday and it was like more people were protesting out there. Walter Wallace. Thank you so much. That's his name. I knew it was Walter something, but I couldn't think of his last name. Walter Wallace. Okay. No lockdown? Okay, good. Somebody robbed a Boost Mobile store in the Bronx. I'm scared to walk outside the house. Wow. The light keeps shaking. Oh, it's my fan. It's not a light. The thing that's moving behind me, it's my fan. I have the fan on because it's kind of warm in here. So that's why it's spinning. Okay, so there's a curfew in Philly till 9 o'clock. Somebody wrote George Floyd. Sir, George Floyd took place in Minneapolis. We're talking about Philly. Well, yeah, no, it was Walter. It was on Walter. That was the name. Did y'all see this video in France? Let me show y'all this. This French video. There's curfew in France. Actually, I had a few people hit me up overseas. They're under a curfew in the UK now, I believe, in France, and in a few other countries because the C-19 is getting really bad again in Europe. So they've shut down the whole country after a certain time. So Philly didn't have a lockdown. Some people were saying that it did. Other people were saying that it didn't. What happened to Kiki Palmer? I see somebody ask me about Kiki Palmer. She okay? You know, I rock with Kiki now. What happened to Kiki? I'm going to wait for y'all to tell me what happened to her. Leave Kiki alone. What did Kiki do? Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Well, y'all not saying what she did. She kissed a white guy. Okay, Kiki. So why y'all mad? What y'all upset about? So Kiki is dating interracially. She kissed a white man. Can I find the video? I didn't know she kissed a white man. Let me see this, honey. Oh, as soon as I put in Kiki Palmer, came up Kiki Palmer's boyfriend. Kiki Palmer kissing a mysterious white guy. Oh, look at the title of the damn article. I didn't know about this. Let me see. Was it a good kiss? Shit. Rare footage of me in the process of becoming randomly suspicious. Y'all mad at Kiki for dating a white man, but have no problem with black men disrespecting black women. Oh, Lord. They done turned into some shit. Kiki has taken enough shit from black men, especially being scrutinized for exposing Trey's songs. Now y'all mother effers want to cry and holler because she's with the white man. The jokes write themselves. Damn. It went down this weekend on Twitter, honey. Hey. Oh, shit. Okay, it's playing a lot of music in the background. Let me mute it and watch it again. My facial expression. Do y'all want to see the video? Let me show y'all this video. I wasn't impressed. I thought she was tonguing it. The way y'all was talking, I thought she grabbed his face all sensual and was tonguing him down. That was a weak kiss. That looked like she was kissing her brother. Then she's looking in the camera. I'm not impressed. I thought I was about to see some shit. I want to see a sensual kiss. That's what I was looking for. Let me show y'all this dry ass kiss. Y'all see my face? I'm like, that's the kiss y'all hyping up? Y'all be hyped over anything, hoodie. Shit. Let me show y'all how I kiss, okay? Y'all go ahead and watch this. Lord, look at Kiki kissing this white man. Let me try and turn down the music a little bit. Yeah, I'm not impressed. Are y'all impressed by that kiss? I love me some Kiki. Won't be no Kiki slander in my chat, but I wasn't impressed. I thought she was tonguing down that white boy. She looking out the side of her eye and shit. He looked like he's all nervous. Oh, I'm coming for a kiss. And she tried to look out. You know, she's like looking from the side of her eye trying to kiss him at the same time. That was an awkward ass kiss. Not impressed at all. She should have kept that off of social media. You ain't gonna tongue him down. Don't post that shit. I like sensual kisses. Yeah, they both look drunk and tired. Maybe it was for publicity. I don't know. I'm getting what's that one? Remember when Meg Thee Stallion was in bed with G-Eazy looking for attention? That's the vibe I'm getting. Meg Thee Stallion and G-Eazy tease. That's what I'm getting. I wasn't impressed, okay? I thought I was going to see some of y'all was talking. Oh, my God, Kiki kissed the white boy. Oh, my God, Kiki shouldn't even kiss him because that shit was boring. Oh, my God, I'm not impressed. Come on, Kiki. You're supposed to tongue him down. But y'all not gonna knock her for kissing a white boy. Y'all stop that mess. Y'all's favorite rappers be tonguing down white girls and y'all don't say shit. So let Kiki live her best life, honey, okay? I wasn't impressed, but I ain't gonna knock her. I ain't gonna knock Kiki. Yeah, I thought I was gonna see something. Okay, well, all right, Kiki. Kiki, do you love me? Obviously not, because you're not tonguing me down. That was for some shit. She was just trying to get some attention. I ain't even mad at her, sis. She was looking for some attention because that kiss was nothing to write home about. Yeah, it only had 50. It had 8,000 comments. Yeah, people don't care. People don't care. We don't give a fuck about that kiss. Oh, let's see here. Blind Soul Child 36 says, I'm glad I stayed for the full live just to hear I'ma leave Will. Love you, T. Love you too. I appreciate you for staying. Thank you so much for coming through. I'ma leave Will. I'ma leave Will. I'ma leave Will. I need to make a shirt that says I'ma leave Will. Because it's like an inside joke on this channel. You know what I'm saying? We see through the bullshit. August had her smiling, skinning and grinning. Listen here. Angel Kai TV says, been watching for years. Love your podcast. Love you. By the way, you look beautiful today. Thank you so much. And thanks for coming through, love. I appreciate it. Goldie Love, the fashionista says, hey T, you missed my super chat, but I want to say love you and love your channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Love you too. Thank you for coming through, sis. Marie K says, T, I'm from Montreal, Canada. Did you hear about Keasia Brooks that went viral? Now she's being followed by the Popos. Oh, we talked about that in my IG group. I'm going to say this about the situation. I don't want to go too deep into that. This is what I will say about her. If y'all don't know who she is, she's the black woman. I think she's from OKC, maybe Kansas City. And she basically went off on the police department out there. She went in. Okay. So her video went viral. And so ever since then, she's been posting about how she's getting stalked by the police. She's receiving all types of death threats and everything else. She's from KC. Okay, thank you. Kansas City. I knew it was one of those. And so she's basically getting trailed, and she's like recording video of like police officers following her, all types of stuff. Joanna says, what did she expect? Okay, my IG group is a small, it's my little IG conspiracy group. I still have that on top of the Discord. So my IG group it consists of my mods and my admins from the Discord group. So it's not like a group on Instagram, like a public group. So we were talking about this. My issue is with that is when you go into a situation and you speak on something, you better know what you're doing when you open those cans of worms. Okay? Because a lot of times people will allow themselves to get hyped up behind social media or just whatever to say certain things. And when you go into that type of environment, you're blasting the police and you're blasting the city council. You can't then expect the same people that you're blasting to be your protectors. You get what I'm saying? And this is why I think as women, especially Black women, we have to be careful with how we put ourselves out there. Because while she's on Instagram crying and showing videos of her being harassed, I'm sitting here like, well, where's the Black men in OKC or Kansas City? Where are the brothers? Where's the Nation of Islam? Where's the new Black Panther Party? Where are all these Black men to protect her since she put her neck out there for the community? She's literally by herself. So that's why I say, Black women, be very careful with what you say and how you put yourself out there. Because when it's all said and done, you're going to be the one out there on that ledge by yourself. You know, a lot of people hitting shit and hitting like and, you know, leaving words of encouragement. That don't mean anything if she's being gang stalked. That don't mean anything that they're coming to her house, harassing her and possibly going to do something to her. So, yeah, I feel bad for her. But again, we have to be very smart with our moves. All that, you know, people do a lot of shit for social media to go viral. Everything ain't a viral moment. And there's a lot of sinister stuff going on out here. And that's why I say, for me, I will only speak about things I feel comfortable speaking about, things I can stand in. And I'm only going to go so far, and I'm only going to speak about stuff so deep publicly. I don't care who don't like it. Because at the end of the day, I got to think about my life, my family's life, my kids. So I'm not going to get out there and just be, you know, saying whatever. Because when some shit goes down, even if it's not the police harassing her, if it's just random, you know, white folks in her community who are mad and who are doing things to her and fucking with her, she can't call the police. She can't expect police protection. So that's where we have to move smart. And I'm very disappointed at how many people were in her comment section with blue check marks. You know what I'm saying? And they're adding a lot of these pro-Black people. And I don't see them responding back or saying anything or providing her any type of safety measures for the situation that, you know, that she spoke on. So just be careful out there with your moves. It's not about being scared. You know what I'm saying? Like, Bodega, I see what you're saying. Yes, you can't be scared to say certain things, but you have to be smart. You get what I'm saying? You have to be smart, and you got to understand. If y'all don't understand what gang stalking is, it's very real. So it's very easy to sit there when you don't have any type of social media presence and say what you would and wouldn't do. But it's no joke when you get threats. It's no joke when people ride by your home. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people who are victims of gang stalking. So that's what I'm saying. As a woman, she needs to be very, very careful. And I need for these brothers in her city to step up and protect her. She's obviously scared. She keeps posting videos every other day about, you know, the threats that she's getting and the police driving up on her. And one video, she was like in a parking lot in public, and they rolled past her 3 times. So I don't know. But like I said, gang stalking ain't no joke. So if you want to be the bold one and, you know, speak truth to power, just know that with that comes great responsibility. And unfortunately, a lot of these dudes are not protecting these women out here. So no, don't expect me to put my neck out there and speak all this shit. And then meanwhile, you got Umar Johnson two-stepping and you know, begging for donations in a park. No, let him be out there speaking that shit. He's a man. Men before women, shit. Talking about give me my grit money. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I just feel like as women, we need to be very, very careful and be mindful of that. So thank you for that. Like I said, I've had, you know, I don't speak on everything on social media because everything don't need to be spoken on. But I do understand what's going on, and I do see stuff, and I do have those conversations with the people I need to have conversations with. But yeah, I feel bad for her. I hope that she ends up being okay. She may want to move, you know, but they're gonna mess with her for a bit, because when you're speaking truth like that, that's what comes with the territory. Ask our forefathers before us. You don't think Fred Hampton was stopped? You don't think, you know, Malcolm X? A lot of people. So that's what comes with the territory. Just keeping it real. Satchel Paige, you can criticize the people, you know what I'm saying? But again, there's still things that come with that criticism. That's all I'm saying. You can definitely criticize the police. You can criticize the mayor. You can do whatever you want. But then when you are posting on social media that you're being stalked and these people are harassing you, and when you call the police, nobody shows up, then you just have to realize that that's just some of the consequences that comes with speaking up. So all I'm saying is, if you're not about that life, don't jump in that arena. If you're about that life, say what you want to say. But everybody's not really about that life. And if you don't have people who are willing to protect you and have your back and make sure that you're, you know, that you're safe, you might want to watch it. That's all I'm saying. But people can do whatever they want to do. But what I'm saying is, for, you know, a lot of Black women, they're not getting protected. So I want them to be careful with how they put themselves out there. Because now she's making several videos where this woman is clearly being stalked, and it's scary. So yeah, it's crazy. What's up, Smiles? Somebody had just sent the super chat about the woman. Jesse Adams sent $5, says, I'm gonna leave, Will. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. Kitterbug says, I live in Kansas City, T, and I would be very surprised if the men here stand up for her. I felt the trouble brewing while she was talking. You see that? So this is somebody in that city who's basically saying the same thing I'm saying. I've never been to Kansas City before, but that's the vibe I was getting. Because I'm thinking to myself, why is she going to social media saying that she's scared and she's being stopped? Where are her homeboys? Where are her cousins? Where are the men in her family? Where's like I said, the new Black Panther Party? Where's the nation? None of them are there. So thank you so much for the super chat, sis. I appreciate it. That's all I'm saying. Just be careful. That's all I'm saying. I'm not telling y'all to be scared. I'm not telling you to not speak truth to power. Just know when you say certain things, there can be certain consequences. You know, so that's all I'm saying. Just be careful. Because I see a lot of people in her comments sending her well wishes and giving her, hearts. That ain't gonna protect you if they run up in your house. Yamatua, I don't know. I know I butchered that. But the last name is Art. Thank you for the super chat. Says, say it louder, Miss Teacup. Love you. Get it, Teacup. Thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. So you guys, we had 11,000 people watching. This has been a wonderful stream. I've been on here for an hour and 25 minutes. So I'm going to get ready to log off. We may, depending on what goes down tonight, we may do like a private Zoom chat tonight if my mood is up to it, and if I still feel okay, I will. But this has been nice. I think we've hit on a lot of stuff. We talked about a lot of things. It was nice to do a live stream. I'm trying to mix it up again this month. We're doing live streams and solo videos. As you guys know, I was in the hospital in September, and so literally throughout the whole month of October, I did more live streams because it was very hard for me to sit for hours and edit. When you have blood clots, you have to constantly get up and move around. So I couldn't just sit and edit for 6 hours straight. It was just too much for me. So that's why I did more live streams last month. So I'll definitely try and mix it up. I'll be posting lives mixed with, solo videos and things like that. So thank you guys for your patience and for accepting the format that it was last month, because it needed to be that. My health comes first. So for me, it was easier for me to sit for an hour and talk to you guys than to sit and edit, for 8 hours or 6 hours, however long, So I'll be mixing it up again. More podcasts will be coming. Like I said, we'll probably do a stream tomorrow on Zoom to watch the elections. And then we're going to do this Dave Chappelle viewing party sometime this week as well. So I'll keep you guys posted on the Discord. So once again, everybody, thank you guys so much for joining me for the past hour and a half. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys came in learning more than when you got here. Hope you guys leave away with learning more is what I'm trying to say. So thanks again. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for the super chats and the support as well. And last but not least, I'm working with one of my vendors. I got a hold of them yesterday, and I'm going to have a limited edition of my tea bottles. So I'm ordering about 50 bottles, and so they're willing to make them for me. So I have 50 bottles for people who have been asking, because they've been sold out for like months. So they did agree that they were willing to make me 50 bottles. So I was like, okay, cool. So I'll keep you guys posted on when the bottles come. It'll be a few weeks from now. So if you guys want tea bottles that, for my lovely tea brand, they will be available in a few weeks. So on that note, you guys, I'm out. Bye. It was good talking to you guys. You guys have a good evening. Stay safe. Be vigilant. Go grocery shopping. Go stock up. Make sure you guys have supplies and everything else, because I don't know what's going to go down in the next few days, but just be vigilant and be careful. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.